Alright, welcome back to Hundley TA, guys. It is Wednesday. Um, yeah, Bitcoin's not looking too shabby. We have this pretty strong bearish pressure. Trying to keep it from getting too much higher here, but it is holding the support. So we'll wait and see if that can last. But yeah, I don't like this downtrend, especially when I saw what happened with Ethereum the other day. Or just yesterday. We had this major bear pressure happening at this resistance zone here, and ultimately the support crumbled and it fell down to this next level here. So I was just curious if I had placed an order there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it would have exited in profits quite yet. That would have been cool. So yeah, I did place this short here at the former support zone, now resistance level, just because this downtrend has been kept intact, and thinking if it comes back to this level, unless we see Bitcoin really pop off, I think that could be a potential short. It could just, even if it wants to go up from there, maybe it just bounce off of it, go into profit, and then break through on its next try. That's what I'm thinking right now, but you know, as the charts play out in the next few days, we'll see what actually happens. But yeah, anyway, not looking too good in the near term with Bitcoin. Speaking of not looking too good, I had these couple of trades. I was feeling really good about this break and retest here on this zone. As you can see, this zone's been crossed a bunch, but hadn't been broken for a few months now. I think I probably rushed this one. This break wasn't very strong. You know, in the 4 hour, it's just a couple candles with a doji candle here. So I should have double checked the 4 hour on the break. I think that's something I might add to my trading regimen, is to confirm the break on the 4 hour chart, because sometimes it just isn't convincing enough. So we'll scratch that one off and chalk it up to not convincing of a break, I guess. So same thing here on YFI, although this one definitely was a break. I should have got in on this retest here, though. I think that's where I went wrong on this one. So you can clearly see I missed that retest there. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, though, I didn't have my zone drawn quite correctly at the time, so I missed that. And then I kinda, I guess you could say, I FOMO'd into this one, so just wanted to get in. So yeah, that one was a bad trade as well, so that's alright, we're here to learn, so that's what we're doing. Yet another trade here on Forex. We move over to AUD yeah, this one just didn't want to get rejected at this resistance level here, so ultimately broke through. It's currently at a retest, and we could enter a long here if we wanted to, but at this point I'm not too sure. I think I might try a long. It looks like it's wanting to hold this, so yeah, I might jump into a long market order here. I don't normally do market orders, but I would if this pops off, then we could be in a good trade there. Especially considering this zone has not been it has not been above this zone since September. That's something cool. Euro AUD, I jumped into this trade here. It's one of these that's been channeling between these two zones for a while now. Has dipped pretty deep into this zone here, but this zone's pretty big. I don't like when I make these big fat zones. But I mean it does work in this case, so probably keep it around. Anyway, it did go into profits for a minute here, but hoping it'll actually make its way out of this zone and back towards this other resistance up here. Okay, USD JPY, this one's been, we've been holding this one for like almost a week now. Over a week, but it's finally making its way into profits. Still hasn't decided to make its way out of this zone yet. I mean, this is another fat zone. Don't like that. Might fix that here real quick. Let's see. Something like that's probably more accurate. Let's get it. Include this spike a little more. Yeah, I think that's fine, because if you go on the 4 hour, that just becomes a little, that's probably fine. Anyway, so yeah, now that I redraw the zone, it's looking like it's finally being rejected and hopefully on its way down, but we'll have to see it break this uptrend that it's formed before we can expect it to hit our profit. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll take another week or two. Who knows? It's a new one, AUD JPY. I jumped into this. Break and retest along. Now that I look at it, I'm hoping the 4 hour looks convincing enough. It probably is fine, but we'll see. Maybe it just... we do have this longer downtrend at play. It looks like it is trying to break that right now. But yeah, let's move on to CAD CHF. This one looked like it was going to come hit the zone again. Put in an order and just did a quick turn back down the other way. So have this trade in place, ready to go if it does decide to revisit this support zone. AUD USD break and retest once again. Go back to the 1 hour chart here. Looks like it may not even come back down to the support. It looks like it bounced off this wick right here. So we'll see if it has enough momentum to go off of that. But if not, we'll see if it comes back to the zone and gets me into the trade. So Euro CAD. Okay, so this one looking like it's wanting to finally break this zone, this resistance zone it's been attacking for quite a while now. As you can see, it's been since January, since the last time it really tested it, and ever since then it's just been hanging out below that zone. So if it can break this, then we can get a good retest and enter along. I think that could be a nice little trade for us. Finally, Euro USD. This one I put in a trade at the support zone. It had been bouncing on it a little bit previously, and then it finally moved up, and looks like it's found its new, smaller zone on top of these previous highs. So I don't know if it's going to come down to this support zone here. I probably will take this trade off the books for now, and then probably wait for it to break these highs here, then maybe we could look at longing this zone if it does do that. So I don't know, we'll see. That's all for today though. Kind of bummed with the amount of losers I had today, but you know, these two can be chalked up to just TA errors that I made. You know, so those are avoidable losses at least. This one here on Forex, you know, these just happens. You know, zones don't always hold, and you know, we account for that by keeping our risk to reward 1.25. You know, so every loss isn't equal to a winner, and as long as we have more winners, that's what matters, and that's strategy we're trying to build. So anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, let me know what you think and what trades you've been taking recently and what you're looking out for. Alright, thanks guys.